Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm Emmanuel, I'm a Boeing 737 pilot and a member of PMDG's tech team. So, in October 2022 we are going to see PMDG's next 737 update, and in this one I would like to show you a little bit of what is new. As already outlined, the primary focus in this update is going to be the pitch channel of the autopilot and a lot of smaller refinements. The primary focus being on the pitch channel. In this video I'm going to demonstrate you the takeoff and the altitude capture capability at high rates of climb, as well as the ability of the aircraft to maintain its altitude during turns at low airspeed, which were the primary two concerns about the pitch channel. However, the overall stability has been improved as well. Now, let's stop talking and go straight for it. Standing here at St. Martin, takeoff on the runway heading, climbing altitude 3,000 feet. And we are stabilized, set takeoff thrust. Full thrust takeoff, flaps 5 at very low gross weight, empty aircraft, only 5 tons of fuel on board. Giant. So, let's go.
Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. Right, 400 feet, I'll put the autopilot in already. Now we'll just let it shoot up at almost 7,000 feet a minute, directly to its first altitude of 3,000 feet. We have alt acquire. And here we go, 3,000s. Perfect capture there. So, buck up, flaps 1. And flips up. So here we are in the next possible scenario, which is low altitude, low airspeeds, and let's do a couple of turns. We'll start with a left-hand turn here. And taking a very close look at the primary flight display, you can see the airplane is losing a tiny bit of altitude there, but that can very well happen in the real aircraft as well. So the altitude losses and gains you see during such turns should be limited to approximately 20 feet of altitude, which is about the same region in which the real aircraft operates. And here we are, let's do a 30-degree angular bank turn to the right now. Once again you can see it is losing a tiny bit of altitude there, and there are some minor oscillations in the pitch channel. Those are attributed to the atmospheric conditions in Microsoft Flight Simulator at the moment, which are really not as stable as they are in real life, and that is what's causing these minor oscillations. But as you can see, the airplane settles in, and now it is going to maintain the altitude pretty well, and certainly within the region in which the real aircraft does maintain its altitude in such turns. So this completes first quick glance at the capability of the aircraft. Let's try one more thing here, and we'll try a further climb up to, let's say, 10,000 feet. We'll go level change, let's see how the aircraft is going to behave now. You can see how much smoother the auto throttle is now, adding the thrust compared to earlier versions, just like the real aircraft does, and you can see how much better the pitch channel is responding. We do still see a slight increase in the speed while the aircraft tries to pitch up, but be aware that that is the same in the real aircraft as well if you are doing major changes, since the airplane does not primarily target the speed here, but it also takes care of the G-loading and therefore of the forces that the passengers feel. So what you can see right now in the new version is that we are seeing only slight changes in airspeed when we are changing modes, unlike in previous versions where the speed would have increased or decreased by up to 30 knots. That is no longer the case. Now you can still see minor deviations, but those are totally normal as per the real aircraft. And overall, a very well-rounded update in my opinion, as it really brings the airplane to a nicer and more comfortable level over here. Once again, I'm going to disregard the 3-2-1 rule. Let's approach our flight level 100 at 4,000 feet a minute and see how the airplane is going to do the level off this time. We have a little bit of turbulence, as we can see here as well. One to go, 3,500, alt acquire. And another very good level off. 30 feet off, that can very well happen and is within the scope of any tolerances. You can see how it is now smoothly acquiring the 10,000 feet. That is it for today. I hope that you will appreciate this one. It was certainly overdue, but we are finally getting this one updated. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. If you do want to support the channel, you can do so through the Buy Me a Coffee link that you can find in the video description below. Until then, thank you very much for joining, and I would like to wish you all a nice weekend, afternoon, morning, evening, whatever it is when you are currently watching this. Thank you very much for your attention, and I hope to see you all again very soon.